All right, it's Friday, celebration time. This worksheet is all about celebration and reflection and growth of you reaching your goals. So I'm going to jump right into it. So, what did you accomplish this week? And even if you didn't accomplish your actions this week, self-awareness and reflection is still a win. So maybe put in there, so first, if you did accomplish them, put your wins there. And if you didn't accomplish them, reflect and put in any kind of self-reflection that feels like a good win. Like, oh, I learned I can't take on 10 actions each week. I can really realistically only take on 3. That's a win. So put that type of information in there. Now, if you didn't finish or complete your actions, what happens? And that's what this question is. So there's no shame or drama or judgment about this. Like, it's no shame or judgment. It's just the facts. Like, what happened? Like, maybe you did take on 10 actions this week, and you're like, I can get all these done and get them completed, and life's going to be amazing. And then your kids got sick, or you had a project come up at work, or you got a flat tire, or something in life happened, and it derailed you from reaching your goals. There's nothing wrong, and I don't want you to judge yourself about what happened. It's just, that's what happened, right? Now, sometimes life gets in the way, and that's acceptable, and that's what it is. And sometimes we actually make other things more important. And like if you got a flat tire, that's more important than, reaching your goal. You had to get out of the car, you had to call AAA, you had to get help, and you had to get back on the road. And it, took you 3 or 4 hours to get that completed. Maybe it only took you an hour. I don't know. Either way, that's a case where you had to make that thing more important, right? And that's wonderful to be aware of that so we don't beat ourselves up, because a lot of times our mind would be like, you see, you didn't finish your goals and now you're, a horrible person. And that's what at least my mind has made up in the past about me when I don't reach goals. Like, oh, I'm such a loser, I didn't get it done. And I've learned that the more aware I become of what's actually happened, the less I'll beat myself up and be more compassionate with myself in reaching the goals the next time. And there's another aspect about this too. What did you make more important? Maybe you've got some habits that you want to let go of. Maybe you've got a habit of watching too much TV. Maybe you've got a habit, of avoiding taking on these tasks, and you like to eat and whatever, right? So there's no shame or judgment in what those habits are. It's just being aware of, oh, I'm watching TV and I'm not doing the thing I said I was going to do and I want to actually do. And I know that goal is more important than me watching TV right now. So this is all about growth and awareness. No shame or drama again. Just being aware of it so you can be like, oh, I'm watching TV and I actually want to reach my goals. I think I'm going to get up and I'm going to work on it, whatever that might be. So put that in there. This question here, what would you like to be acknowledged for? It's important to ask for what we need sometimes. And this is a space for you to write down, like, what do you want to be acknowledged for? It's usually the things that people don't tell us that we wish they would. And sometimes we need to tell ourselves, like, I'm doing a good job at work. I show up every week. I'm trying my best. Maybe it's, whatever that case is, what do you want to be acknowledged for? Now, this next question, is there anything you can do differently next week that would be helpful? So just put it down there. It's about awareness, it's about growth, it's not about getting it right. It's just like, okay, I could do this next week. And go back to that example of maybe you set too many goals for your week. Maybe you set like 10 and you're like, you know what? I think I'm only going to take 3 this week. That's what I could do differently, or whatever comes up for you. In this question, how are you growing? Just how do you think you've been growing in this process? Just write down some reflections. And then this one's, is this process actually helping you? And then a quick preparation for next week. Don't do a deep dive on this. This is just like, okay, next week's coming and I know I'm going on vacation, so I've got to get the house cleaned up. I've got to do things to prepare for that. Whatever that is, what are next week's actions, for your goal that can help you be prepared? Hopefully this is helpful, Happy Friday again, and have a good day.